Are you a fan of the Cava restaurant? Have you wanted to own a Cava restaurant but unsure how you can buy a franchise? Well, unfortunately, they're not franchising right now in 2023. But good news, Cava has recently disclosed that they're going to be IPOing this year, 2023. That's right. As of today, Monday, February 6th, 2023, you can get in on the action of a Cava restaurant without actually owning one of the physical restaurants, but you can own a small stake in hundreds of the restaurants that they have throughout the United States. So taking a step back, what is Cava? Cava is a private Mediterranean fast casual restaurant chain with locations throughout the United States. It was founded in 2006 by a few Greek Americans. They launched the full-service Cava Mezze restaurant in Rockville, Maryland. Following the launch, they opened 4 additional restaurants in 2008. And they even have a dips and spreads line that they launched in over 200 Whole Foods markets across the US. In 2009, Brett Schulman joined them as CEO and co-founder of the fast casual chain Cava. So he came in, they changed a lot of aspects, cut off the mezze and just had it simple Cava, C-A-V-A. In April 2021, Cava Group completed a $190 million series round of funding led by T. Rowe Price, bringing its valuation at the time to $1.3 billion. Since 2015, the company has raised more than $640 million, and they plan to raise millions more in the upcoming IPO this year, 2023. Cava Group also owns Zoe's Kitchen, which they've recently converted all the prior Zoe Kitchens over to Cava. Funny enough, the original founder of Zoe Kitchens bought the IP back, and he's plans to roll out Zoe Kitchens again, which this brand became extinct because they converted all the restaurants to the Cava brand, and now the original founder is bringing Zoe Kitchens back. Throughout the Cava chain, you have about $541 million in revenue, 8,000 plus employees. Pretty exciting times with the filing. The Wall Street Journal confirmed it. It's going to join other IPOs, expected IPOs of restaurants like Panera Brands, Fogo Hospitality. And as Cava does not franchise, you can buy the stock when they IPO later this year, or you could look at some other franchise opportunities in the Mediterranean space. One franchise concept to look at is the Greek Americans Grill based in West Palm Beach. Investment around about $500K up to $800,000 to open. Franchise fees pretty standard for food and beverage at $35,000 to $40,000. Next up, you can look at Garbanzo Mediterranean Fresh. Franchise investment somewhat similar, $400,000 to $800,000. $40K franchise fee. Minimum net worth though for Garbanzo of $500,000, of which $250K needs to be liquid. The third Mediterranean concept that you should look at if you're thinking about opening a franchise and you can't get a Cava because it's just corporate locations is an Apola Greek Grill, family-friendly, fast casual environments, top quality meat, build your own meal style, pretty simple menu, but very customizable with all different types of options, gluten-free, vegan, vegetarian, and halal. They're based in California. Minimum investment to open one up is going to be anywhere from $100,000 to $549,000. So a bit different as they also operate in some non-traditional spaces, bringing the investment cost down. Owning an Apola franchise has ongoing fees of 6% for royalties and 1% to 2% for marketing fees, so that's not bad. Those are 3 franchises that you can invest in, that you can operate, as Cava is not available. But if you still want to get in on the action at Cava, they're IPOing later this year, and you could potentially buy the shares in the company. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Are there any other Mediterranean concepts that we left off the list that you think that we should review in detail?